On the road to self-mastery, healing the shadow. If you were born between the following dates, you have Saturn in Scorpio, October 23rd, 1953, through January 12th, 1956. November 29th, 1982, through May 6th, 1983. August 24th, 1983, through November 16th, 1985. The shadow. Definition. The dark side of your personality, representing the most primitive part of you. The aspect of your psyche that your conscious mind disowns, rejects, and represses. The shadow contains our fears, past traumas, hurts, and disappointments. The more you repress the shadow, the more it gets projected and the more dangerous it becomes. A repressed shadow will increase in power and may manifest as physical, mental, and emotional problems. Saturn in Scorpio and Saturn in the 8th house. Emotional crisis, sex, and death comprises the battleground, which is the 8th house. Here, there occurs an energetic exchange and intimate union with the partner as each person absorbs the energies of the other. Saturn in Scorpio and in the 8th house may be indicative of emotional blockage during the sex act. The body performs, but the emotions may be frozen. Typical of Saturn, the blockage is due to fear. Fear of losing control, fear of surrender and submission, fear of violation. As usual with Saturn, overcompensation may occur, and a great deal of effort is expended to look sexy, be sexy, and perform perfectly. Healing Saturn in Scorpio and Saturn in the 8th house. Healing begins with the exploration and mastery of the unconscious, and by becoming familiar with the therapeutic power of the primal force released during the sex act. To become aware that the deepest need with Saturn and Scorpio is to experience true intimacy and oneness with the partner. To know that when this occurs, rebirth and renewal is the result. Rewards of healing the shadow. Integration, a marriage between the light and dark aspects of our own psyche. No longer being victimized by unconscious fear and pain, we experience greater freedom of choice. When we embrace the shadow, many of our buried resources and treasures, latent abilities, instincts, creative gifts become conscious and are made available to us as a repressed psychic energy is freed.